Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. Imagine this. You've got a gorgeous monstera, a struggling basil plant on the windowsill, and that one tiny cactus you keep hoping will do something. You water, you talk to them, and you even rotate the pots every Sunday, but they just won't grow. The problem is, it might not be you, it's the actual light. Welcome to today's video where I will walk you through everything that you need to know about artificial lighting for indoor plants. So what kind of light they need, what bulbs work, how to mimic the sun, and even on the darkest winter day. So trust me, once I fixed my lighting setup, I turned a sad IKEA fern into a full-blown rainforest. Let's get into the video. So first, why plants need light. So plants are basically sun-powered machines. I used to think putting my herbs near the kitchen window was enough until my mint turned yellow and my thyme just disappeared. That's when I learned that photosynthesis isn't just a science class word, it's the plant's entire life source. So sunlight contains different colors, wavelengths. We've got reds, blues, and even invisible UVs. The blue lights fuel leaf growth. The red lights trigger flowering, and the UV rays help with vitamin D synthesis in some cases. So without enough of this spectrum, especially indoors or in countries like Finland where winter is practically a 6-month blackout, your plants go into survival mode. And that's when artificial light becomes essential. It's a way to stimulate the sun when nature doesn't show up. So why do we need artificial light? There's always a reason why we need artificial light. And there's a reason why my first indoor tomato plant grew tall but gave me zero fruit. And if you live in a cloudy area, have north-facing windows, or you grow plants like herbs, flowers, and vegetables indoors, artificial light isn't optional. It's critical. So imagine this. You're growing strawberries on your apartment balcony in December. They need 12 to 14 hours of light, but the sun only sets up at 4 p.m. So what now? Grow lights to the rescue. Or maybe your snake plant is surviving, but it's not thriving because it's been photosynthesizing with a dusty hallways grown. Let's fix that. So 3 types of artificial lights for plants. We're going to break down each light type, not just in theory, but in how they work in your home. Number 1 on the list, we've got fluorescent lights. This is CLFs or tubes. So my very first grow setup in college was a thrift store desk setup with a fluorescent bulb, and I placed it above my basil seedlings, and they didn't just grow, they thrived. It's cool to the touch, so it can be placed close to the leaves without burning them. It's cheap and easy to find, and it's best for herbs or small foliage plants as well as seedlings. Now, in terms of the positioning of a fluorescent light, it needs to be positioned about 1 meter, 2 to 3 feet above the plant, and you can go for daylight or cool white tubes as well. Let's talk about type number 2, which is incandescent bulbs. Now, I don't use these anymore, and here's why. Because once I placed these over my blooming begonia, and I thought that more heat will result in faster growth. Within a day, the leaf edges browned, they burnt. Lessons learned, and they emit too much heat and not enough useful spectrum as well. But if you want to force flowering, their red spectrum can really help. Just make sure to keep them a bit far away from your plant so it doesn't burn the leaves or the stems. Third on the list is LED grow lights, and these are my current go-to, as you can see here. And when I upgraded to a full spectrum LED panel, my peace lily doubled in size. Previously, it was having a lot of trouble with growth in terms of height as well as flowering. The LED lights are amazing because of 3 things. Number 1, they last for years, and this one's been with me for about 6 years. Number 2, they use less electricity, and number 3, they can be tailored or customized to give you red and blue light exactly, no waste. But a word of caution here, not all LED lights are created equal. Those white LED bulbs for your ceiling, they're pretty. Yes, they're helpful for plants. No, they're not. So look for labels that say grow light or even show a spectrum chart on the product as well. Number 4 on the list is halogen bulbs, and these are the of plant lights. They do emit a full spectrum, but they also give a lot of heat and they eat energy like candy. So if you use them, position them as far away from foliage as possible, and also consider them a long-term solution. Number 5 on the list is horticultural fluorescent fixtures, and these are perfect for serious home growers. They are built for gardening, they offer wide coverage, full spectrum, and cooler operation. And if you are planning to grow seedlings indoors, or if you run a winter herb garden, these are worth the investment, I promise. Number 6 on the list is HID, high intensity discharge lights. Now, ever been to a greenhouse that feels like summer in the dead of winter? They're likely using these. High pressure sodiums and metal halide MH. They're powerful, they're long lasting, and they're great for massive growth operations. And they usually also use them for microgreens, like if you're trying to grow a lot of microgreens and have it as a business and sell them. But they're hot, they're expensive, so definitely not for small apartments or kids' bedrooms as well. Also, how much light do plants really need? Now, a quick rule of thumb: low light plants need anywhere between 8 to 10 hours a day of light. Flowering plants and veggies need anywhere between 12 to 16 hours a day. And in general terms, all plants, they need rest in the dark for 8 hours as a minimum as well. So think of it like your plant's sleep-wake cycle. No one wants to sleep with the lights are on, not even your fern. So use a smart plug timer. This really helps you to control light hours automatically and also avoids overexposure as well. So you don't need a greenhouse, or you don't need any sort of fancy setup to grow thriving plants indoors. You just need the right light in the right spectrum for the right amount of time. And if you have been struggling with leggy stems, no blooms, or yellowing leaves, this could be the missing puzzle piece. So like this video if you learned something helpful today, and also comment below what kind of plants are you growing indoors right now and what lights are you using. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and have a great, amazing day. All the best. Bye-bye.